Hey guys, I wanted to share a conversation I had last night with one of my hitters about taking the cage to the field. Yeah, I wrote a blog post about this. Whoa, whoops, there we go. I wrote a blog post about this several weeks ago. Taking the cages to the field, I believe, is the most efficient way of working into the field. So, in other words, we got to find a way to make the field small. And when you look at the cages compared to the field, the cages is from the pitcher's mound to the catcher box. So that's small compared to a big open yard. So we got to find ways to build confidence. We got to find ways to work into the big yard. Okay. A lot of my hitters, a majority of them, we train year round in a cage. So and we do that for a lot of different reasons. We don't want them to get tied up into the result. We want them to work on the efficiency and the fluidity of their movement. We want them to be consistent with squaring up the baseball. We want them to be consistent in hitting the ball hard, among other things. But anyways, it's really around this time of the year. We go from off season to preseason, and now we're kind of approaching in season. The conversation becomes about how do we hit on the field after hitting in the cages for so long. And this is the conversation I have a lot because the guys who train get so excited to be able to hit outside. They want to impress their teammates. They want to impress their coaches. They want to see how far they can hit it. I mean, there's a lot of things they want to do, and really the first couple of days, the adrenaline's going, and they hit well. And then what happens is it turns into business as usual. And when it turns into business as usual, you got to be consistent. You got to shoot for consistency instead of trying to improve what you did the day before. Okay. At this point in the season, preseason and in season, we're shooting for consistency, not trying to get better the next day. And now, granted, I'm talking about when we're hitting on the field and getting ready for game, not the cage work, not all that stuff. Obviously, we're trying to get better every day. But when it comes to the season and comes to the field, hitting batting practice on the field and game, we're shooting for consistency. Okay, so a lot of times what we have to do with our hitters is we got to reel them back. They try to do way too much, and we got to remind them to trust their training. The cages, we're trying to drive the baseball to the back of the net. So in other words, we're trying to drive the ball right back to the pitcher's mound. So that's how we got to start our outside batting practice. Is to just work up the middle, hit the ball right back to the pitcher, get that confidence up, hit that L screen, build the confidence up. Then from there, if you're righty, go for second base, shoot to second base. And after that, hit it over the second baseman's head. Then shoot center field. So just work your way into the field. If you sit there and try to hit your first round as hard and as far as you can, you're doing way too much. Okay? You've got to trust your training. And you got to remember that in pressure situations, you're going to rise to the level of your training. Okay? So hitters, don't try to do too much. Trust the work you put in. Focus on the baseball and hit it. Trust your work. The barrel will do the work for you. Okay? So make the field small and work your way into it.